off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone. Blanco Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the
Rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Good evening. Welcome to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you with district game number 8 of the 2022 Texas High School baseball season. 32-6A action. It's one of the most historic rivalries in the Rio Grande Valley. The Battle of the Arroyo, the San Benito Greyhounds, traveling here to take on the Harlingen Cardinals. Game number 2 between these two, the second and final meeting. San Benito already held well ahead. A big 8-1 victory over Harlingen on Tuesday night at home.
At first base, number 10, Aaron Garcia. At second base, number 3.
As we have the Nationals out of the American Little League. We'll still wait for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Resume the pre-day festivities after this.
Logan Craig. Their third baseman, number 7, Albert Esparza. Another third baseman, number 13, Christopher Vento. And your pitcher, number 1, Michael McNary. Behind the plate, number 5, Riley Craig. And number 4, Jax Valderas. Also playing shortstop, number 2, Kevin Hines. In right field, we have Josiah Machado. And number 6, Dylan Garcia. In left field, we have number 9, Andrea de la Garza. And number 20, Jeremy Stubbs. In center field, number 11, Riley Mendoza. And number 8, Andrew Muniz.
Friday, that's the American Little League Nationals here. Future Harlingen Cardinals.
Harlingen Cardinals.
It's now the starting lineup for Harlingen.
Number 9, Ethan Cepeda. In center field, we have number 10, Hunter Rodriguez. On the mound, number 13, Ricky Montelongo. Behind the plate, number 16, Jeremy Cavazos. At third base, number 20, Jesse Gonzalez. In right field, number 1, Diego Adame. In left field, number 12, AJ Silvestro. At first base, number 23, Christian Gonzalez.
When excellence in academics meets
Gus Hengler and Rolando Olivo. Just remove our headgear and stand.
Again, the national anthem now will be played here at Harlingen Cardinal Ballpark at Keys Academy.
the way.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the Real Sports Live pregame show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loan to San Benito EDC and San Padre Island Pioneer Trip at SoPadre.com. I think after today, they're going to make the Battle of the Arroyo a national holiday. We have the baseball action going on, and the girls in the Battle of the Arroyo across here at Keys Academy. So you want to catch some baseball, softball, come on down to Harlingen to catch one of the most historic rivalries in the Rio Grande Valley, if not one of the best rivalries in the 956. Harlingen Cardinals, led by head coach Armando Rangel, come into this one on a 3-game losing streak. 7-16 overall, 3-4 in district as the number 5th seed, while the San Benito Greyhounds, who've been red hot in 2022, 13-6 overall, 5-2 in district and 3rd. Again, a pitcher's duel expected. Ricky Montelongo will get the start for the Harlingen Cardinals, while Andre Mercado will get the duty on assignment here, led for the Greyhounds. Again, San Benito led by head coach Ramiro Partida, coming into this one 13-6 overall, 5-2 in district. Some recent history between these two. The last time they faced off was Tuesday night, and San Benito sent a huge message, winning 8-1. And of course, last season the Cardinals swept the Greyhounds on March 26, 5-0, and then April 19, 12-1. And the last 4 meetings they've been split. San Benito has 1-2, while Harlingen has 1-2. And the last time Harlingen defeated Harlingen was in 2019. And folks, a big matchup. So San Benito, obviously, in the purple and gold, will get the start here in the top of the first inning. We'll get you the starting lineup for the Greyhounds. Set to lead things off. The shortstop, Galaguida. He's followed by the pitcher, Andre Mercado. Batting third behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes, Mando Hernandez. Batting fourth at third base, Mauricio Badilla. Batting fifth at first base, Tomas Flores. Batting sixth and making his way back into the lineup, Rowan Garcia, the second baseman. Batting seventh in left field, Jorge Rodriguez. Batting eighth, the DH, Ari Castellon, who's in place for right fielder Aaron Corona, and rounding up the lineup, the center fielder Angelo Villarreal. So Aguirre, Mercado, Hernandez, Padilla, Flores, Garcia, Rodriguez, De Leon, and Villarreal, your starting lineup for Coach Partida's San Benito Greyhounds. Again, this Greyhound squad who punched their ticket and after being in constant battle with Westlaco and Harlingen South, sneaked into 2021 where they suffered an early exit to Edinburgh Vela in the bi-district round. While Harlingen, of course, the 2021 defending 32 6A district champs. But they've been off to a rough start, including the loss of key player Thomas Listy, and they're on a 3-game skid, being swept by Westlaco and last week and losing the opener against San Benito on Tuesday night. So again, Ricky Montelongo, the senior ace, the defending 32 6A pitcher of the year, will get the start for the Harlingen Cardinals. What's a beautiful Friday night here for some 32 6A baseball, and we're off with the strike. First pitch at 6:34 p.m. So Montelongo, the senior righty, gets to start off with the strike on the leadoff hitter, shortstop Galaguida. Aguirre swings and misses, and that's a 0-2 count quickly. Again, a beautiful night at the ballpark. Temperature 80 degrees flat, clear skies, a slight breeze coming from the south-southeast. Again, beautiful afternoon for baseball. Of course, softball going on, and Aguirre smacks one hard to left field, and that's going to drop for a foul ball, and the count remains 0-2. Armando Rangel set up for Harlingen. Montelongo on the mound. Cavazos calling the balls and strikes behind the plate. Christian Gonzalez at first base. Orly Garza at second. Jesse Gonzalez over at third. Ethan Cepeda at short. The Cardinal outfield, AJ Silvestro in left. Hunter Rodriguez in center. Diego Adama in right. And what's been a very busy week here for baseball, of course, softball going on. So if you feel like tuning in or coming down to the ballpark, come on down to Keys Academy. And I said it earlier, and I should do it again. Might as well make the Battle of the Arroyo a national holiday because it's being celebrated all across Harlingen. You know, the San Benito Greyhounds, the Lady Hounds also red hot in the softball diamond. Again, is the 0-2 count on Galaguida on deck, pitcher Andre Mercado. And again, folks, this is going to be a pitcher's duel between these two as Montelongo fires one high and upstairs. And that's going to be the first ball. Aguirre will see in his at-bat after seeing a strike and chasing the second one, and fouling off his third pitch. The fourth pitch obviously going for a ball, 1-2 count. Great crowd on hand. We have a sea of purple gold, a sea of red and black as another high pitch just goes over the head of Galaguida, and that quickly evens up the count at 2-2. So again, the Cardinals set up Montelongo on the mound. Cavazos behind the plate. Gonzalez at first, Garza at second, Gonzalez at third, Cepeda at short, Silvestro in left, Rodriguez in center, on Adama in right. as a foul ball chopped down the right field line. The count remains 2-2 as leadoff hitter Galagide continuing to battle things off. And where are my manners, folks? We thank you for tuning into the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. 32-6A action. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jason Benavides manning the camera. Montelongo deals out the 2-2. That one well upstairs. And now that's a full count to start things off in the opening at bat of the ball game. And San Benito looking for the sweet victory after the big 8-1 win on Tuesday night. 3-2 payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 1 for Ricky Montelongo, out number 1 here in the top of the first inning. And it's after a very lengthy duel with shortstop Galagide. In lack for a better words, Aguirre was stubborn, not willing to go down. Nevertheless, Montelongo records out number 1 as brings in Andre Mercado, who will have the start on the mound for the Greyhounds as Montelongo deals. Pitch finds the inside corner of the zone. That's an 0-1 count. Again, fans still filing into the ballpark. The 0-1 count. Montelongo fires another one well upstairs. Evens up the count at 1-1. And expect a crispy night for baseball, 80 degrees. And that slight breeze making it feel like we're in the mid-70s. It's a 1-1 count. That gets a piece. Oh, the bat handle. It's going to be a foul ball. That's a 1-2 count. Getting a claim that it got his elbow, but umpire rules they got off the handle of his bat. Has the 1-2 count still remaining on Andre Mercado on deck. Mondo Hernandez, who has the call for the balls and strikes. Montelongo deals the 1-2 well upstairs. Evens up at 2-2. Again, the other games going on in 32-6A. Westaco and Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos down alone undefeated after their win over Westaco on Tuesday night. Harlingen South and Donna North. We saw Donna North have Harlingen South on the ropes with the Hawks thanks to a walk-off by Descano. Managed to keep Donna North winless. And, of course, we have Rivera and Hanna, the battle over by the Shipyard at Rivera High School. Of course, Rivera got the win on Tuesday night, 20-5. And that's our slate for 32-6A action here on Friday, April 8th, 2022. That's the 2-2 count and then a foul ball as Mercado continues the battle. Getting on deck, Mondo Hernandez. In the hole, Mauricio Padilla, the third baseman. Again, folks, a sea of red and black and purple and gold here in the stands. Montelongo here awaits his sign from Cavazos. Kicks and deals, 2-2 on the way. Big swing and a miss. And they say on a piece of it. Looked a little too close to call, but nevertheless, it is a 2-2 count. As Andre Mercado continues the battle here in the top of the first with 1 away. Montelongo looking to record his second strikeout, out number 2 of the evening. 2-2 count on the way. This one hit hard down the right field, giving Chase's Adame a chance to drop, and it's going to drop in foul territory, and the count will remain 2-2. As Diego Adame had to cover a lot of ground to try to get it, but still, ball falls dead in foul territory. And perfect baseball weather. 2-2 count, a hard hit bullet. That one off the top of the screen. And San Benito last week, they actually knocked down a light post over at Harlingen South. It's Andre Mercado sending a bullet to foul territory, but rips off the top of the screen. It's a 2-2 count. Montelongo awaiting a sign from Cavazos. Kicks and deals, pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Ricky Montelongo. Out number 2 here in the top of the first as Aguirre and Mercado go down in unison on strikeouts. And that puts 2 away here in the top of the first as Mondo Hernandez will dig in for his first stab out of the evening. So Mondo, known affectionately as Mandito, and a chopper gets past the third baseman, Jesse Gonzalez. And San Benito down, but not out as they'll get on with the single by Mondo Hernandez on the first pitch he sees, rips it down past the third base side. Just got over the glove of Jesse Gonzalez. We'll show you the replay here by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. Let him finance your green home again. Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, Texas. A hard hit chopper gets over the glove of Jesse Gonzalez. And that puts a runner on first with 2 away as Mauricio Barilla, the third baseman. Again, folks, we were talking about a light post shattering on Friday night. His foul ball was the one that got the job done as the old count. It's going to be a stolen base. And Mondo Hernandez steals second as a swing and a miss by Mauricio Padilla. Again, folks, it's a baseball fan's happiest moment. Of course, opening day kicking off yesterday. My Rangers in action tonight. It's a big swing and a miss. That's an 0-2 count. Let us know in the comments who's your favorite MLB team if you're watching. As now a 0-2 count sitting. Montelongo looking to pick up his third K. Deals in the 0-2 hard chopper to the second baseman, Oli Garza. Sliding stop to throw to first in time. San Benito picks up a hit. They leave a runner stranded on second, but Montelongo gets 2 strikeouts and a ground out as we go to the bottom of the first. Due up in order for Harlingen. We have Cepeda, Rodriguez, and Montelongo. The rest of the lineup and the defensive setup for the Greyhounds after this in the bottom of the first. You're watching Real Sports Live. Battle of the Arroyo. Don't go anywhere.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the first, as you see, Andre Mercado, he'll have the start for the Greyhounds. And folks, it's going to be a pitcher's duel. Montelongo already picking up 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. San Benito picking up a hit, but leave a runner stranded on second. Rest of the order defensively for San Benito. Mondo Hernandez behind the plate. Tomas Flores at first. Rowan Garcia making his way back to the lineup at second base. Mauricio Barilla at third base. Galaguita over at short. The outfield, Jorge Rodriguez in left, Angelo Villarreal in center, and Aaron Corona out in right. As Ethan Cepeda, the senior shortstop, who normally has to start at third base, has had to fill in at the 6th spot. He gets the start here. Batting second, Hunter Rodriguez, the center fielder. Batting third, Ricky Montelongo on the mound. Batting fourth, Jeremy Cavazos calling the balls and strikes. Batting fifth, Jesse Gonzalez, the third baseman. Batting sixth, Diego Adama, the right fielder. Batting seventh, A.J. Silvestro, the left fielder. Batting eighth, Christian Gonzalez, the first baseman. And rounding up the lineup, the DH, Tyler Lamar, in place for Orly Garza. So again, Andre Mercado gets the start for Greyhounds. And he deals one just a bit too inside. That's a ball, 1-0 count. Again, folks, beautiful afternoon for baseball. Couldn't ask for a better day. Have that fresh cut grass, the smell of hot dogs and popcorn in the air as a foul ball back. evens up the count at 1-1. Again, that's a connection also we've seen all season long between Andre Mercado and Mondo Hernandez. I like to call him the dual threat. Of course, last year, San Benito had one of the best infields. You had Brian Lopez at first base. This was pretty much the order. Tomas Flores has stepped up big for, again, Brian Flores, who was part of that graduating class in 2021. As a 1-2 count after Cepeda fouls one down the left field line. And I like to call it the hot corners because you had Brian Lopez over at first and you had Mauricio Padilla over at third. And arguably one of the best first base, third base connections in 32-6 save, not the Rio Grande Valley. So 1-2 count. Mercado looking to pick up K number 1, deals it in, and that one just a bit too low. As Andre Mercado was looking to paint the low outside corner, but just a bit too low. As the count evens up at 2-2 for the leadoff hitter, shortstop Ethan Cepeda. Mercado deals again. This one gonna be popped up. Hernandez with ease reels it in, puts one away. So Cepeda will fly out to the catcher. This brings in Hunter Rodriguez. Again, this is a Harlingen Cardinal lineup who's had to readjust due to injury, again, losing key shortstop, the University of Houston signee, Thomas Lissy. It's had to shift everything around. Your normal infield would have been, that one gets a piece of Hunter Rodriguez. And he'll take a trip on down to first base. But the normal infield for Harlingen would have been Christian Gonzalez over at first, Orly Garza at second, Ethan Cepeda at third, Thomas Lissy at short, Ricky Montelongo will be getting the start on the mound. But Hunter Rodriguez has had to fill in as one of the starters for this Cardinal rotation. As Ricky Montelongo now coming in, the 32-6A pitcher of the year. Comes in here with the runner on first, one away. Again, Ricky Montelongo, 32-6A pitcher of the year. A Texas A&M International University signee. As here we go, a runner on first in the form of Hunter Rodriguez, taking a big lead off. Mercado keeping his eye on first. Awaits his sign from Mondo Hernandez, deals in, pitch on the way. Runner gonna go, Hernandez gets the throw down, and that one's gonna be in time. Welcome back, folks. So Hunter Rodriguez picked off in an excellent throw by Mondo Hernandez as a 1-0 count. A pitch was low, but what a way for a throw to come as picked off by Aguilar. Getting a wild pitch, goes upstairs. That's a 2-0 count. So now the base is clear with 2 away. Hunter Rodriguez, who was hit by a pitch, gets picked off, stealing second base. Again, the 2-0 count. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away. Another ball fouled back. Count remains 2-0 on deck. Jeremy Cavazos. And Andre Mercado already perfect as he is not allowed a hit. He had a fly out and he hit Hunter Rodriguez on accident. But they get the out, so the bases again cleared up with 2 away. It's a 2-0 count. Mercado awaits his sign from Hernandez, kicks and deals. Well upstairs, that's a 3-0 count. Again on deck, Jeremy Cavazos calling the balls and strikes for the Harlingen Cardinals. And 32-6A baseball here on Real Sports Live. We thank you for tuning into the broadcast. 3-1 count. 3-1 count, excuse me, that's gonna be a walk. So Jeremy Cavazos will step in as Ricky Montelongo will walk. So 2 straight walks. Rodriguez again hit by a pitch. Montelongo walked on balls. As Jeremy Cavazos coming in, senior backstop for the Harlingen Cardinals. It's a pinch runner coming in for the Cardinals at first in place of Ricky Montelongo. Juan Aleman now pinch running at first. Pitch on the way, that one trying to find the breaking ball in the inside portion of the zone. That one missing for a ball, 1-0 count. It's an 0-1 count, excuse me. Looks like he did find the zone. No one count. This one nearly dinging off a live host. Now that's an 0-2 count sitting in on Jeremy Cavazos. So he was cat looking with the pitch on the high inside corner. And he fouls one off, and he's quickly now in a whole 0-2 count with 2 outs. A runner on first again. Juan Aleman pinch running for Ricky Montelongo, who walked a few moments ago. Mercado with 2 straight walks, looking to get out of the inning early as he deals in the 0-2. That one's inside, strike 3 called. Out number 3, strikeout number 1 for Andre Mercado. And an inning that saw 2 straight walks. A runner picked off at second, and Mercado picks up his first strikeout of the evening. After winning a baseball complete, we're scoreless. We go to the top of the second after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Child, prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Back here to Real Sports Live again for East San Benito fans. Market Days on historic Robertson Street presents the Easter Blessings on Saturday, April 16th, 2022 from 10 to 3 p.m. at 225 West Robertson Street in San Benito, Texas. For you kiddos, family-friendly entertainment, backyard egg hunt and picnic, live music, a bouncy house, consumable yummies, seasonal plans for sale, outdoor markets, furnishings, antiques, handmade treasures, artisans, boutiques, and more. Again, Market Days on historic Street, Robertson Street presents the Easter Blessings, Saturday, April 16th from 10 to 3 p.m. Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the second inning, scoreless. As Tomas Flores hit to start things off, and Flores has some big shoes to fill in for the powerhouse first baseman Brian Lopez as he watches the ball go downstairs, a 1-0 count. Flores Garcia Rodriguez, 5'6", 70 order here in the top of the second inning. Hard chopper to the shortstop. Cepeda gets it off the hop, steps into the throw. That one in time, one away. As Ethan Cepeda records out number 1. The 6-3 connection to get out number 1 here off a ground out. To the end, the top of the first with a ground out, and they kick off the top of the second with a ground out. As Rowan Garcia, the second baseman, makes his way back into the lineup, digs in. And And watches one a bit upstairs or inside. Oh, we're gonna rule it a strike. Look a little too high to count. That's the 0-1 count. Pitch just a bit downstairs. Now the count evened up at 1-1. You can hear a 1-1 count now on Rowan Garcia, who gets the start at second base for San Benito. And 5-6-7 the order is a foul ball, and the count goes 1-2. Again, on the top of the first, a little lengthier than expected for Harlingen. We saw the 2 strikeouts on Aguirre and Mercado. Hernandez singled. Mauricio Padilla got grounded out to retire the side. And the bottom of the first, a little more quicker than that. 1-2 count, pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 called. As out number 2 called, strike 3 called. Ricky Montelongo picks up his 3rd strikeout of the night. This brings in Jorge Rodriguez as Harlingen looking to make it a 1-2-3 here in the top of the 2nd inning, as the left fielder Jorge Rodriguez coming in for his first at-bat of the night. And a hard hit fly ball down the left field. Silvestro giving chase near the foul line and reels it in. 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 2nd. A ground out and a strikeout and a fly out. As we go now to the bottom half of the 2nd. No runners left scored, no hits picked up. Gonzalez, Adames, Silvestro, the order for Harlingen. When we return after this, you're watching Real Sports Live's coverage of the Battle of the Arroyo.
Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 2nd inning. Mercado back for inning number 2, and a pitch just a bit too inside for a ball, 1-0 count. So Gonzalez, Adames, Silvestro, same case here of 5-6-7 the order in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Just see Gonzalez, the 3rd baseman, shoots one foul, and that's going to land right behind the grandstand. And it evens up the count at 1-1. So a foul ball just a few feet away from us. Of course, we're situated next door to the press box here at Cardinal Ballpark in Keys Academy. 1-1 count, pitch on the way. Again, so a 2-1 count now on Jesse Gonzalez. Again, Gonzalez, Adames, Silvestro, the order, 5-6-7 here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Pitch inside for a strike, and that evens up the count at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Again, folks, a very fun week for you baseball fans. Opening day in the MLB yesterday. It's a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Strike 3 called. Mercado picks up strikeout number 2. And that puts one away as Gonzalez will go down on the strikeout. Diego Adama, the right fielder, now digging in for his first at-bat here in the bottom half of the second inning. Again, we thank you for tuning into the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Battle the Arroyo. 32-6A baseball game number 8 between these two in 2022. Mercado fires one. That one just a bit on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, fans still filing their way in here. Place always fills up when the Greyhounds come to town, or when the Cardinals come to town in San Benito. Like on Tuesday night, of course, San Benito getting the 8-1 victory to improve to 5-2 on the season, as that pitch missing for a ball. That's a 1-1 count. And a slight breeze picking up just a bit. 1-1 count, and one down in the dirt. That's a 2-1 count now sitting in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count, pitch on the way, well upstairs. Now a 3-1 count on Diego Adame on deck. AJ Silvestre, the left fielder. It's a 3-1 count. Mercado deals. Shoots a strike in, and now a full count. So Mercado not willing to let Adame go away that easily, as he deals in a strike to make the count go full. 3-2 pitch. This one chopped slowly. Picked up here by Hernandez. The throw to first. Going to be just in time, and they get the out. What started off as a 3-0 count went to a 3-2 count, and got a small piece of it. It was a slow roller. Mondo Hernandez gets the pickup. We'll show you the replay on the right side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. So again, a slow roller on a full count. He chops it down. Mondo Hernandez looking for it, picks up and connects on to Tomas Flores to record out number 2. So a ground out here to put 2 away on Diego Adame. AJ Silvestre, the left fielder, coming in. Trying to paint the corner, finds it for a strike. That's an 0-1 count. High and inside. And AJ Silvestre, the left fielder, a roving outfielder for Harlingen, sees the 0-1, and that pitch also outside for a ball, 1-1 count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom half of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Hard hit chopper to the third baseman, Padilla, who's going to step into the long throw, and it's going to drag Flores off the bag. And that's going to be a single for Harlingen off an error. So AJ Silvestre gets on board, but not an easy play for Mauricio Padilla. He had to stop and set his feet up for the throw, and the throw just a bit wide, bringing Tomas Flores off the bags. We'll show you here on the replay presented by South Padre Island. We'll switch it to the full screen replay. Again, Padilla making the stop and the throw. Dragged Flores off the bag, but quickly reacted to keep a runner on first. It's the first baseman, Christian Gonzalez, digging in, hitter number 8 in the order. Again, and fans still continuing to file into this one. Mercado deals a big swing and a miss. Missing for a strike, 0-1 count. So Christian Gonzalez, hitter number 8 in the order. Hitter number 4 in this bottom half of the second inning. And started off with Sam Benito recording 2 straight outs. Ground out and a strikeout. 0-1 count, Mercado kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss. Gonzalez just a bit too early on the swing. That's an 0-2 count. Again, Montelongo has already picked up 3 strikeouts. Andre Mercado looking to tie him up here with 2 away. Hunter taking a big lead off first. Mercado awaiting his sign from Hernandez. Fires in the 0-2, well downstairs in the dirt. A throw back to first on a pickoff attempt, not in time. That's the first ball Christian Gonzalez will see on deck. DH Tyler Lamar, hitter number 9, to round up the lineup. Waiting his sign, delivers in the 1-2. That one goes downstairs and popped out of the glove of Mondo Hernandez. So a stolen base by Silvestro. As the count evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Deuce is running wild. Mercado here trying to get Sam Benito out of potential jam. Now Silvestro in scoring position after stealing second. Set to go. Mercado fires in the 2-2. Well downstairs, it's a 3-2 count now on Christian Gonzalez. And what started off on an 0-2 count, quickly a 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on second, Mercado. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. Now AJ Silvestro playing a little picket ball, stretching here, taking leads off the bag. And we try this again. Mercado, 3-2 payoff pitch. In there, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for Andre Mercado, as Harlingen will leave a runner stranded once again. And after 2 innings of baseball, we're deadlocked at no runs apiece. We go now to the top of the third. We're due up for Sam Benito, De Leon, Villarreal, and Aguirre. 8-9-1 the orders. We go to the top of the third. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. We're tied 0-0.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the third, set to start things off. Adi Castellon followed by Angelo Villarreal, then Cal Aguirre. 8-9-1 the order here in the top half of the third inning. Scoreless after 2 innings of baseball here in the Battle of the Arroyo. Again, girls going on in the Battle of the Arroyo as well for softball. Kevin Naro having the call on that one. Pitch just low the zone. That's a 1-0 count. Montelongo coming back for inning number 3 of work. 30 pitches dealt by the righty. Andre Mercado's dealt 34 pitches. It's the 1-0 count on De Leon, and this one fouled back to the net. That evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Here in the leadoff hitter in the top of the third again. De Leon, Villarreal, Aguirre the order. Again, Montelongo, you're trying to record out number 1, strikeout number 4 as another foul ball back to the screen. So defensive setup for Harlingen. Gonzalez at first, Garza at second, Jesse Gonzalez over at third, Ethan Cepeda at short. Silvestro in left, Rodriguez in center, Diego Adama in right. Montelongo on the mound, Cavazos behind the plate. That's the DH, Adi Castellon, who's in place for the right fielder, Aaron Corona. 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Out number 1 called, strikeout number 4 for Ricky Montelongo on the night. As he puts one away here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Okay, here comes hitter number 9, the center fielder Angelo Villarreal. He sees the ball to start off his first at bat as we're just set to flip over the lineup momentarily. This one fouled back. That one lands right behind the press box. It's a 1-1 count now sitting in on Angelo Villarreal. Pitch inside for a strike. That's a 1-2 count. On deck, the top of the order is shortstop Galagide. Has the 1-2 pitch on the way, well downstairs, just off the dirt, evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top half of the 3rd inning. As we'll get you some scoring updates from across 32-6A momentarily. We'll get you one from across the street, or across the sidewalk now, if you will. Over for the girls' side of things. Softball going on, 32-6A, Battle of the Arroyo. 2-2 count, pitch on the way, well upstairs and 2 inside. Now a full count on hitter number 9, the center fielder Angelo Villarreal. That pitch well outside for a walk. That's the first walk Montelongo allows as Angelo Villarreal will trot on down to first base. And the lineup flips over as Galagida now coming in the shortstop. And Galagida batting .250 on the season so far. Pitch skips off the dirt. Cavazos gets a good stop on it, but the runner retreats back to first. It's a 1-0 count. As the 1-0 count now sitting here on Galagida. Again, Galagida 0 for 1 struck out. Escavazos has a long throw. That one well upstairs. Hunter Rodriguez coming in to keep him at bay. That's a stolen base by Angelo Villarreal with the one away. And it was a good stop by Cavazos, but the throw probably left his hand a bit too early. And Los Fresnos now leading Westago in the bottom of the first 2-0. Again, of course, those two teams were unbeaten heading into the matchup on Tuesday night. And off a miscue, Los Fresnos won 4-3 on a walk-off by Juan Garcia, the first baseman, on Tuesday night. Harlingen South also beat Donna North by the walk-off, 3-0 count. Pitch well outside. That's going to be back-to-back walks on Villarreal and Aguirre. This brings in Andre Mercado. Runners now on first and second for Samito and still 1 away. And so in comes Andre Mercado, who's picked up 3 strikeouts on the night. Mercado on the season currently batting .386. That pitch missing here, a 1-0 count. Andre Mercado also for 1 fell victim to Montelongo early on. That's his second strikeout of the night. He fouls one back. That was a 1-1 count. One ball, one strike, one away. DeLongo has dealt 45 pitches so far in the game. Big swing and a miss. That's a 1-2 count. One ball, two strikes, one away. Runners on first and second after back-to-back walks on Villarreal and Aguirre. And Andre Mercado 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the top of the first inning. Currently batting .386 on the season in 66 played games. Or plate appearances, excuse me. Is that one missing for a ball? That's a 2-2 count. DeLongo here looking to fish out strikeout number 5 on the night. 2-2 count, pitch on the way. This one hit hard and a mile down the right field, but goes foul. Andre Mercado certainly had some pop on his bat on that one. And 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on first and second. Montelongo kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5. And that's out number 2. Again, Montelongo picks up his 5th strikeout of the night. Puts 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. Runner still on first and second as Mondo Hernandez now coming in. Mondo Hernandez batting .408 on the season. Currently 1 for 1 with a single in the top of the 1st inning. He comes in with 2 away. Again, Mickey Montelongo picking up strikeout number 5 on the night. And Ricky Montelongo, 49 pitches, 3 innings of work, 5 strikeouts for the senior righty as he deals in on Hernandez, and he finds the zone for a strike, 0-1 count. And some kick on that possible fastball. Again, 0-1 count. Montelongo kicks and deals, pitch on the way. That one's just a bit low at the zone, evens up on 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Runners on first and second. Villarreal on second. Aguirre over at first. And both hitters got on base after back-to-back walks. Montelongo fires the 1-1. Check swing, did he go? They're gonna say he held off. That's a 2-1 count now sitting in on Armando Hernandez. On deck, the 3rd baseman, Mauricio Barria. So again, folks, last check score in the bottom of the 1st was Fresno's leading Westago 2-0. It's another big matchup everyone keeping their eyes on. Falcons looking to remain undefeated, go 8-0. It was a 2-1 count. That one's inside for a strike, dead center call. Looking for the bottom shelf of the zone and gets it. Just a bit higher than the bottom shelf. As here we go again, same case we saw on the top of the 2nd. Deuce is running wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Set the deal in, pitch on the way. This one fouled back. And the count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. DeLongo has now dealt 20 more pitches than Andre Mercado. Of course, Mercado 34, Montelongo now at 54. And fans still continue to file in more and more here as the night goes on. Pitch well upstairs, now a full count. A little too close to call now on. Mondo Hernandez again on deck. Mauricio Barria, the 3rd baseman, also 0 for 1. Grounding out in the top of the 1st. He was the final out of that top of the 1st inning. As Montelongo awaiting his sign, set to go, 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 6 for Ricky Montelongo. Out number 3, and the Hounds will leave runners stranded on first and second. After 2.5 innings, we're still scoreless as we go now to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 2 up for Harlingen. Tyler Lamar, Ethan Cepeda, and Hunter Rodriguez will return after this.
Watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live and start things off with a foul ball. So Lamar, Cepeda, Rodriguez, 9-1-2 the order in the bottom half of the third inning. 2.5 innings of baseball completed. It's a shootout. And Mercado back for inning number 3. We're on the bottom of the third. Tyler Lamar coming in. And Tyler Lamar stepping in. And for his first at-bat of the evening. He's had some pinch hits before. He hasn't had to start at DH normally as that one goes inside for a strike. That's a 1-2 count. Again, Ricky Montelongo's picked up 6 strikeouts on the night so far, while Andrew Mercado's picked up 3. So he looks to pick up strikeout number 4 here to start things off in the bottom of the third inning. 1-2 count, pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 4 for Andre Mercado on the night, out number 1 here in the bottom half of the third inning. So we ended the bottom of the second with a strikeout, and we start off the bottom of the third with the strikeout. As here comes the powerful shortstop, Ethan Cepeda, who's been one of the more passionate players, one of the more electric players on his team. Again, we speak to Coach Armando Rangel. He said he acts like a second coach. He leads the team on. He's leading the team so far, also 245 on the season. He tries to go for a high shown bunt, but pulls off the last second. Pitcher's going for a ball, 1-0 count, pitch on the way. Well upstairs, that's a 2-0 count. And Cepeda has played 21 games, 71 plate appearances, 53 at-bats. He's batting .245 on the season. He checks in on one. That's going to be another ball. So 3 straight balls thrown into the leadoff hitter, Ethan Cepeda, who's 0 for 1 after a flyout to Mondo Hernandez. He flew one dead straight up, and Mondo Hernandez reeled it in for out number 1 way back in the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 count, pitch on the way, well upstairs. And Cepeda will take a trot on down to first base. He gets on board. So Cepeda will walk here to start things off for himself with one away as Hunter Rodriguez coming in, and Rodriguez knows a thing or two about being on base. He was hit by a pitch in the bottom half of the first inning. Hunter Rodriguez also a key player for this Harlingen Cardinals squad, batting .377 on the season. Throw back to first on a pickoff attempt, not in time. We've seen Sam Benito's already picked off some runners. Of course, Hunter Rodriguez was picked off in the bottom half of the first inning. Mercado fires in, pitch on the way. That one well downstairs. Good block by Mondo Hernandez. Keep a base runner from advancing. Again, we'll get you some more scoring updates going on from 32-6A. We'll take you down to the shipyard where we have Brownsville Hannah and Brownsville Rivera going at it currently. Of course, Hannah looking to split after giving up a 20-5 loss on Tuesday night. Rivera leading 3-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Over now, we'll take you to Donna North, where Harlingen South, who just walked away from the win on Tuesday night on a walk-off in extra innings. And Harlingen South smooth sailing 12-1 in the bottom of the fifth inning. Again, that game was a 5:30 start. As the 1-0 count, pitch on the way. Just a bit outside, or a bit inside, if you will. It's a 2-0 count. So again, Harlingen South leading Donna North 12-1 in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Harlingen South needing this big win because they have the series against Rivera. They want to keep their playoff hopes. We'll get you the standings momentarily, but 32-6A is starting to shape up. We're slowly seeing the playoff picture start to take shape, slowly being painted. Again, as a 2-0 count now sitting in on Hunter Rodriguez. 2-0 count. Rodriguez swings and misses, and that's the first strike he'll see in his second at bat. Again, Hunter Rodriguez walked in the bottom of the first and batting .377 here in 2022. Cepeda still taking a big lead off first. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Mercado fires in a hard hit line drive down the right field, a chance to drop, and it does. Throw off the second, and that's going to be a base hit for Hunter Rodriguez, and that puts runners on first and second for the Cardinals. Well-placed hit to shallow right, short of Aaron Corona. We show you the replay on the full screen, presented by Josh Moody Loans. Let them looking for a home, let them finance your dream home. Again, Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, full screen, instant replay. That one dropped short of Aaron Corona out in right field, so just enough to get the base hit. As now here comes Ricky Montelongo, the 32-6A pitcher of the year, who also got on base in his first at bat. He got walked off balls in the bottom half of the first inning. Montelongo on the season batting .273. And of course, the person at the highest batting average, Hunter Rodriguez, .377. Jeremy Cavazos right behind him at .352. As that pitch downstairs for a ball, 1-0 count. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Runners on first and second. Mercado kicks and deals. And a hard hit shot down to left center. A chance to drop, and it does. Cepeda's going to round third. He's going to hold off on his tracks. Ethan Cepeda was looking to go for home, but Ricky Montelongo will get on with the hit as well. And now a full house for Harlingen, bases loaded. We have a hard hit ball. That one had a lot of pop on it, just hearing it. Send it down in the gap at left center. Getting on the ball was Angelo Villarreal, and he fired in. And Ethan Cepeda was looking to go home, and he decides to turn back, and he lost his footing, but he makes it back to the bag safely. So again, a full house for Harlingen. Cepeda over at third, Rodriguez at second, Montelongo at first. As this brings in Jeremy Cavazos. Cavazos went down with a strikeout in the bottom of the first inning. Cavazos, a senior catcher, batting .352 on the season with 21 played games and 68 plate appearances. He's had 54 at-bats. His on-base percentage, .485. So full house for catcher Jeremy Cavazos. Mercado deals in. well upstairs. That's going to be a ball. It's a 1-0 count. And we've seen San Benito in the jam before, but they've managed to get out of it. Could this be a chance to repeat some history? As a 2-0 count now sitting in, or a 1-0 count, excuse me, pitch on the way. And this one hit hard down the right field, now even up the count at 1-1 as the ball goes foul in deep right. Everyone 1-1 count, pitch on the way. Mercado fires well upstairs, and that's going to be a 2-1 count. Now the tide of the game slowly starting to turn towards Harlingen as the base is loaded. They had a strikeout, a walk, and 2 straight base hits by Rodriguez and Montelongos. Cavazos ahead on a 2-1 count. Mercado fires in. This one hit off the top of the screen. And that's a 2-2 count to even things up on the senior catcher. Again, Cavazos 0 for 1 on the night. Struck out to retire the side in the bottom of the first inning. It's on deck, Jesse Gonzalez, the third baseman, picking up that foul ball. Cepeda at third, Rodriguez at second. Aleman over at first. 2-2 count, pitch on the way. Pitch just a bit too inside. As Andre Mercado was looking to paint the high inside corner of the plate. And that count goes full here for Jeremy Cavazos. Cavazos trying to turn the tide here on a 3-2 count. A walk can bring a run in. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way, and a hard hit ball down to left center. This one has distance. That's going to drop short of foul the warning track. And Cepeda is going to come in. Right behind him is Montelongo. Aleman here going to go to third. And he's going to get past the third baseman. Aleman now trying to know where to go. Here comes the throw. And he's picked up, and he's going to be safe at third. So a 2 RBI double here by Jeremy Cavazos. And big-time players make some big-time plays. It's a hard hit ball. Drops the gap, fell short of the warning track, so that clears the bases, puts runners out second and third. So Jeremy Cavazos comes big with a 2 RBI double, and the Cardinals take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. As Quentin Alvarez now coming in the pinch run for Jeremy Cavazos, as he'll walk off with some confidence. Again, 2 RBI double, puts runners at second and third as the third baseman, Jesse Gonzalez, digs in. So nevertheless, the Cardinals pick up 2 runs here in the bottom half of the third inning. As Mercado fires a strike to start things off on Gonzalez. Jesse Gonzalez 0 for 1. He struck out in the bottom of the second inning. And Jesse Gonzalez batting 200 flat on the season, swings and misses for a strike. That's an 0-2 count. Again, Gonzalez just a bit too ahead on the swing. Gonzalez steps out of the box for a few moments, gets himself a quick breather again, an 0-2 count. As Harlingen picking up those 2 runs off the 2 RBI double by Jeremy Cavazos. Again, Aleman over at third. Quentin Alvarez at second, both pinch runners. And a hard hit fly ball down to left. Coming in on it now is Jorge Rodriguez. He reels it in. Aleman tagging up from third. Relay to throw to home. Gonna be not in time. Sac fly pays off. Harlingen makes it a 3-0 lead off a sac fly by Jesse Gonzalez. He'll go 0 for 2, but he brings a run in here in the bottom half of the third inning. The RBI sac fly brings a run in. That keeps runner on second as Quentin Alvarez, the lone runner off. So we show you the replay here presented by South Padre Island. Pioneer trip at SoPadre.com. On the 0-2 count, Mercado deals. It was a hard hit fly ball. Jorge Rodriguez tracked it down clearly. And at the relay throw off, he connected off to Mauricio Padilla, who fires it off to Mando Hernandez in the throw just a bit too late as we go back to the full screen cam here. Again, Alvarez, the lone runner at second, taking a big lead off. Mercado fires. That pitch just a bit too inside. That's a 1-0 count. Again, Harlingen taking the lead Diego Adame coming in here for his second at bat, 0 for 1 on the night so far. Ground out in the bottom of the second inning. And that's going to be a balk here as Quentin Alvarez will take a trot on down to third. So Andre Mercado gets a balk, and that moves up a runner 90 feet. So a possible fourth one of the night, 90 feet away at third. A 1-0 count pitch on the way. This one off the top of the screen. Evens up the count at 1-1. Final, Harlingen South now gets their win of the season, their next district win. So they get the sweep over Donna North. Harlingen South improves to 7-14, 4-4 in district. Harlingen with a chance to go 4-4 tonight is the 1-1 count. Pitch upstairs, 2-1 count. So again, our first 32-6A game going final. Harlingen South gets the sweep over Donna North, 12-2. Desperately needed win for Harlingen South as that throw well upstairs. That's a 3-1 count now sitting in on Diego Adame. Over in the top of the sixth inning, Los Fresnos leads Westago in some softball. Our last check score was the bottom of the first. Now hard hit fly ball down to center field. Coming in on it now is Virdial, it's going to be called off by Rowan Garcia, who reels it in. But a very productive bottom of the third as a 2 RBI double by Jeremy Cavazos brings in Rodriguez and Cepeda, and Jesse Gonzalez brings in Aleman with a sac fly. Harlingen makes it a 3-0 lead when we go to the top of the fourth. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
The Brownsville School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now.
Back here at Real Sports Live, we'll get you the standings in 32-6A and a scoring alert. Los Fresnos now up to a comfortable 5-1 lead in the bottom of the third inning. In first place, the Los Fresnos Falcons with a 17-6 overall record, 7-0 in district. In second, Westaco, 16-3 overall, 6-1 in district. In third, San Benito, 13-6 overall, 5-2. And fourth, Harlingen South, now 7-14-2, 4-4 in district after the win against Donna North tonight. And Harlingen in fifth, 7-16 overall, 3-4 in district. So we welcome you back to the broadcast here. Order due up for San Benito, Badilla, Flores, and Garcia. 4, 5, 6, the heart of the lineup. On a strike to start things off on the third baseman, Mauricio Badilla. And Mauricio Badilla grounded out in the top of the first inning. Badilla currently batting .386 on the season. Holds off for a ball, evens up the count at 1-1. Again, Mauricio Badilla, that third baseman, ground out in the top of the first, batting .386 on the season. As an even up count currently sitting in on Mauricio Badilla. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Montelongo deals in a pitch well outside. That's a 2-1 count. Ricky Montelongo has picked up 6 strikeouts on the night, 2-1 count. High fastball looking to paint the outside corner, missing. That's a 3-1 count now on the leadoff hitter, Mauricio Padilla. Again, Padilla, Flores Garcia, 4, 5, 6, the order here in the top of the 4th inning. On deck, the first baseman, Tomas Flores, is a swing and a miss, and now a full count sitting in on Mauricio Padilla, excuse me. And again, Los Fresnos leading Wesco 5-1. In that bottom half inning, and a hard hit fly ball down to right center. That one has distance. That's going to be dropping at the warning track, and Padilla now rounding second. He's going to roll the dice and try to go for 3, and he's going to be on with a huge triple. And just hearing the crack of the bat alone, that just showed you that had some kick on it. Mauricio Padilla with a huge triple on a 3-2 count. Talk about making a big play under pressure. And he gets a huge hit. We saw the play here as a hard hit ball. Down the right center, finds the gap between Rodriguez and Adames. That one had a lot of pop on it. Nevertheless, that is going to be a triple for the third baseman, Mauricio Padilla. As Tomas Flores coming in. Again, Flores 0 for 1 with the ground out in the top of the 2nd inning. And Tomas Flores is a team player to look out for. He leads San Benito, 485 batting average on the season. As the sun's starting to go down. Lights haven't turned on quite yet here in the ballpark. A swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike. That's an 0-1 count again. Now a chance to cut it down to a 2-run game with the runner on third base and a hard hit fly ball, resulting in a triple for Mauricio Padilla. Again, the 0-1 count sitting in. As we'll step away for a few moments, you're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Fresnos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled.
Back here at Real Sports Live again, we'll having a slight delay in game. Having a technical error with some of the lights here. Of course, over down the softball lights are on. We're having a little bit of an electrical issue here at the state ballpark. Again, we'll read you the rest of the standings. In fifth, obviously Harlingen High, 7-16 overall, 3-4 in district. Rivera, 7-14 overall, 2-5 in district. Hanna batting in the 7th seed, 6-12 on the season, 2-5 in district. And lastly, down in North now 1-16, 0-8. Again, Harlingen South now 7-14, 4-4 in district. A big 12-12 win over the Chiefs. So we're back underway in a swing and a miss. Now it's an 0-2 count. Again, a 0-2 count. Tomas Flores had to start things off, and we were having some slight technical errors. Now the lights starting to turn on here in the ballpark. As the 0-2 count pitch on the way. Inside, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 7 for Ricky Montelongo on the night. And strikeout number 7 for Montelongo, out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. Now here comes Rowan Garcia, the second baseman. Rowan Garcia batting .378 on the season, currently 0 for 1, struck out. It was Montelongo's third strikeout of the night in the top of the 2nd inning. So again, a runner on third. Rowan Garcia looking to get a possible RBI and cut it down to a 2-run game as Montelongo deals. Hard chopper goes over the head of the third baseman, and Badia will score off the RBI by Rowan Garcia. Rowan Garcia comes up big as he makes his debut back on the lineup. RBI single, and San Benito cuts it down to a 2-run ball game. Look at the replay presented by South Padre Island. Find your ship at SoPadre.com. It was a hard chopper that got over the head of Jesse Gonzalez. Cepeda tried backing him up, and the ball just coming a bit out of reach of Cepeda's glove. So you see it right there on the replay. Again, Badia scores with these, so a runner on first off the RBI single by Rowan Garcia as a throwback to first on a pickoff attempt not in time. This brings in the left fielder Jorge Rodriguez. Rodriguez also for 1 with the fly out in the top of the 2nd inning. Jorge Rodriguez batting .132 on the season. The pitch ruled a strike here now, an 0-1 count on Jorge Rodriguez. Again, 0 for 1 on the season. Batting .132. Another throw back to first on a pickoff attempt, not in time. Again, just cleared an hour into this game, an hour and 14 minutes. First pitch at 6:34 p.m. 0-1 count. Ball fouled back, and now it's a 0-2 count. Getting a great crowd on hand from San Benito and from Harlingen, of course. Battle of the Arroyo always brings two communities together, one of the more bigger rivalries in 32-6A, or should I say the Rio Grande Valley. Atticus de Leon on deck. And runner taking a big lead off, that's Garcia. And Rodriguez will call it quick time, gets himself some composure, steps out of the box.
Let's go, Georgie, get on, George!
So let's go Cardinal chants begin to echo, and a hard hit. Ball gets over to Cepeda, and he's gonna chase himself, and he drops the ball. And they'll get a foul on the fielder's choice. So it's gonna be ruled, and now a runner will still remain on first. He did make the grab, so the out will be recorded. And Rodriguez will fly out here in the top of the 4th inning as this brings in Atticus de Leon to DH. Again, de Leon DHing for the right fielder, Aaron Corona. De Leon batting .269 on the season as a low pitch goes for a ball into the dirt, 1-0 count. And thank you for tuning into the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. 32-6A baseball, the Battle of the Arroyo, excuse me. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jason Benavides manning the camera. Give us a shout where you're watching from, of course, opening week for the MLB, and let us know who your favorite team is. I'll go ahead and tell y'all myself, Texas Ranger fan, born and raised since 1999. Guys, that's a 2-0 count now on Atticus de Leon. Again, de Leon 0 for 1 in the top of the 3rd with the strike. Out, and the 2-0 count, that pitch dealt inside. Just a bit too high. Now a 3-0 count sitting on Atticus de Leon. Now the San Benito faithful started to make some noise, getting riled up here in attendance. A 3-0 count. And that's going to be a walk. Now runners on first and second. As Atticus de Leon will take a trip on down to first base on a walk. That's going to be the third walk Ricky Montelongo has in the ball game. Walked Aguirre and Villarreal in unison, in which the bases were loaded, but they got out of trouble. So now comes in Angelo Villarreal, the center fielder. That pitch is a swing and a miss for a strike. That's a 0-1 count. Angelo Villarreal, the center fielder, walked in the top of the third inning, currently on the season, batting .312. It's the 0-1 count here now against Angelo Villarreal. Montelongo looking to pick up his 7th strikeout of the night as he kicks and deals. 0-1 count. Fastball inside for a strike. That's an 0-2 count. Again, looking for strikeout number 8. Here with 2 away. The 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. Just a bit too inside. That's a 1-2 count. So the 8th strikeout would have to hold on for a few moments. And as the Nationals American Little Leaguers in attendance, making some noise, a little bit of a cheering squad for the Harlingen Cardinals on the field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runners on first and second. Atticus De Leon over at first base. Roland Garcia with that RBI single at second base. Montelongo waits his sign, delivers the 1-2. Pitch low. That's a 2-2 count. So 2's run wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's Harlingen here trying to keep San Benito at bay, try to get out of the top of the 4th inning to get some runs back after a 3-run bottom of the 3rd. 3-1 game. Pitch on the way. That one downstairs, now a full count on hitter number 9 of the order, Angelo Villarreal. And a walk can get a full house for San Benito. Temperature gone down to 76 degrees. Nightfall slowly working its way over Harlingen here. The epicenter of softball and baseball, a 3-2 count. In there, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 8 for Ricky Montelongo. And San Benito is left with first and second as Harlingen gets out of the jam. But the Hounds do get the run back after a triple by Padilla and is brought in with an RBI single by Roland Garcia as we go to the bottom of the 4th after this. 2 up for the Harlingen Cardinals will be Silvestro Gonzalez and Lamar. 3-1 ball game here in the Keys Academy. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Red Bulls calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond.
Back here at Real Sports Live, scoring alert coming to you from across the park here at Keys Academy. Lady Cardinals leading 8-1 over San Benito. Again, Kevin Naro having the call on that one. And Harlingen picking up 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. San Benito picking up their first in the top of the 4th. And here we are as Mercado back now, deals in pitch 63. Andre Mercado who's picked up 4 strikeouts on the night. So 7, 8, 9 the order as AJ Silvestro will start things off. He got on base with an error in the bottom half of the second. Again, shout out to Brian Lopez, Gloria Cepeda, and Erica Mercado all tuning in. We thank you for tuning into the broadcast here. Hope you're enjoying this on a beautiful Friday night in Harlingen, Texas. Once you make your way down to the ballpark, and baseball, softball galore here at Keys Academy. It's a 0-2 count on AJ Silvestro. Mercado deals one a bit too high. That's a 1-0-2 count. And of course, Real Sports Live, don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game show coming up later on tonight, presented by San Benito EDC, South Padre Island. And Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody loans as Silvestro stays in battle and fouls one back. Again, AJ Silvestro. On the season, the batting average of .293, the third highest for the Harlingen Cardinals. He's 0 for 1, again, 1 for 1. He's singled off the error in the bottom of the second inning. Well behind here on the 1-2 count. Mercado looking for strikeout number 5, delivers. Hard chopper down into the dugout for Harlingen. The count remains 1-2. Again, Ricky Montelongo, 8 strikeouts. Andre Mercado has dealt 4 strikeouts with 67 pitches, while Montelongo again, 8 strikeouts, 79 pitches. Here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The temperature slowly dropping a degree or two. Feels a lot chillier than when we got to the ballpark here around 5:30, 5:25 as a hard foul ball goes off and lands into the field behind the seats. And for those of you asking, it's pretty technical setup. You got your camera, you got your sound mixer. Of course, to set up the broadcast there, we put a table, scorebooks, defensive charts. Here's the 1-2 count, a hard chopper down, and he gets past the glove of Gallo Guiden. That's going to be a single here for AJ Silvestro. So he'll go 2 for 2 on the night as he gets on base here on first.
Number 23, your first baseman, Christian.
And again, I'd like to remind you tomorrow night to tune in to Cabinets Field. We'll have a triple header for baseball. Rockport Fullerton taking on Corpus Christi Miller. Then we'll have Corpus Christi Ray take on Corpus Christi Carroll. And then we'll have CC Vets taking on Gregory Portland. And we'll have some softball action too. So Cabinets Field will be the place to be tomorrow, starting off at 11 a.m. here on Real Sports Live. Runner gonna go. Silvestro gonna be a dead duck at second as he's picked off. And that's already the second hitter picked off, runner should I say, by Mondo Hernandez. He picked off Hunter Rodriguez in the bottom of the first, and he does it again in the bottom of the fourth. Mondo Hernandez has done it defensively too. Again, caught a pop-up near home plate. Then he gets 2 runners picked off. And it's Christian Gonzalez is yet to see a pitch. Christian Gonzalez 0 for 1. Pitch is inside for a strike. That's a 1-1-0-1 count. One count, pitch on the way, big swing and a miss, and that's going to be a 1-2. Mercado looking for strikeout number 5 on the night so far. Christian Gonzalez currently batting 185 as he misses one. That's going to be a ball at the 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Base is now clear after AJ Silvestro was picked off by Mondo Hernandez trying to steal second. 2-2 count with 1 away. Mercado waiting a sign from Hernandez. This one fouled back. The count remains 2-2 as the sun has gone to slumber here over the ballpark. Nightfall has officially made its way over Keys Academy. And on a chilly Friday night in April, I thought I was done saying chilly way back in early March. And again, this is Texas, so you never know when you're going to have a change of weather. It's a 2-2 count. And a hard hit fly ball down the right field going back on Edis Corona. And he's going to miss the ball. And Gonzalez is going to play it safe and hold off on first. So Christian Gonzalez will get on board as Aaron Corona had a good time tracking it down. Just miscalculated the bit on the grab as Tyler Lamar now coming in 0 for 1 on the season. Again, Lamar went down on the strikeout in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. So we'll get you a scoring update from the other 32 6A games going on tonight. We'll take you down to the Shipyard. Brownsville veterans, or Brownsville Rivera on Brownsville Hanna. Brownsville Rivera leading 10-0 in the bottom of the 4th over Brownsville Hanna. And now we'll go down to the Middle Valley where we take you up to Lackey Stadium where we have some baseball going on between Wesco and Los Fresnos. Wild pitch here, a chance to get the runner off, and that's going to be a stolen base off the wild pitch, 1-0 count. Over in the bottom of the 4th, Los Fresnos still holds on to that 5-1 lead over Wesco, 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Falcons looking to get the sweep over Los Fresnos and repeat 2021. Again, folks, it's been 11 straight games since Wesco's been able to defeat Los Fresnos in baseball. The last time was February 28th of 2012. Again, so 1-0 count. And going back to this weather chilly Friday night here in April, and I like to say Texas is like my iPod playlist. One day I'll be listening to some George Strait, Alan Jackson, Tracy Lawrence, and then the next song will probably be some Eddie Van Halen or Guns N' Roses. Again, it's a shuffle, if you will. As the 1-0 count here, runner on second after Gonzalez steals. Tyler Lamar again 0 for 1 on a ground out. 1-0 count, pitch on the way. That one just a bit downstairs. That's a 2-0 count sitting in, not to the Blues' liking. Again, defensive setup for San Benito. Tomas Bodes at first, Rowan Garcia at second, Mauricio Padilla at third, Galaguire over at short, Jorge Rodriguez on left, Angelo Villarreal on center, Aaron Cordona on right. A swing and a miss, a pitch way downstairs. That's a 2-1 count. And Rowan Garcia, who made his way back to the line and picked up that RBI early on. Mercado fires a 3-1. That's inside for a strike, and now he makes it a 3-2 ball game. Or 3-2 count, excuse me. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, a runner on second. Sylvester and Gonzalez picking up those back-to-back hits. Mercado deals in the payoff pitch well upstairs. Now the count would go 3-2, so there was an error on the scorebook. So now the full count in effect. Three, 2 count, pitch on the way. That one just a bit too inside. And that's going to be another walk as Tyler Lamar will take a trot on down the first base. Runners on first and second as this brings in Ethan Cepeda.
Your shortstop, number 9, Ethan Cepeda.
Cepeda is yet to record a hit. The shortstop, he flew out in the bottom of the first. He walked in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. He digs in for at-bat number 3 with runners on first and second. Mercado delivers, pitch on the way. That one just a bit too outside. Mercado looking to paint the outside portion of the zone. That's a 1-0 count. Again, the American Nationals Little League in attendance. They're rallying behind Harlingen. And a hard chopper here. That one gets stopped by Aguirre. A chance for a double play to throw to first. Going to be skipped off, and the play is not ruled a double play, so they'll get the out on second. And now here comes the officials discussing. Ramiro Partida a little not happy with the call. We'll take you down to the instant replay here. Again, a chance for a double play. The 6-4-3 was the connection. And it's going to be ruled a base hit. So again, Cepeda shoots it down. Good stop by the shortstop, Galaguire. They get the out at second, and the throw to first just a bit too late. So runners now on the corners for Harlingen as they do get out number 2. So Cepeda will get on off the fielder's choice. So it was a chance for a double play, but they get out number 2 off the fielder's choice. Cepeda will get on with the single. Runners on first and third as this brings in Hunter Rodriguez, who picked up a hit in his last at bat in the bottom of the third inning and sees one in the dirt for a ball, 1-0 count. And Hunter Rodriguez, the speedy center fielder for the Harlingen Cardinals. One 0 count, a hard chopper over to the shortstop. Aguirre will get the fielder's choice out at second. So the 6-4 connection. Harlingen leaves runners shining on first and second. After 4 innings of baseball complete, Harlingen holds on to the 3-1 lead. You're watching the Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
I
really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 5th inning. Galaguida, Andre Mercado, Mondo Hernandez, the order. 1-2-3 to start things off in the top of the 5th. Harlingen holding on to that 3-1 lead after that 3-run bottom half of the 3rd with that 2 RBI double by Jeremy Cavassa and the sac fly by Jesse Gonzalez. And of course, Ron Garcia picked up an RBI in the top half of the 4th inning. That pitch inside for a strike. So again, Aguirre, Mercado, Hernandez, 1-2-3 the order in the top of the 5th inning. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. That pitch missing for a ball. It's a 1-1 count, excuse me. Great night for baseball here in the Lone Star State. Of course, we're already knee-deep in high school baseball. Opening day for the MLB kicking off yesterday. It's a hard chopper down. Gets over the head of Orly Garza. And Galaguida will get on board with a single to start things off in the top of the 5th. Again, so a single by Galaguida here as he'll pick up his first hit of the night after walking in the top of the 3rd and striking out in the top of the 1st inning. Here in the top of the 5th, Sam Deere looking to get a rally going. The Greyhounds, of course, notorious to get the rally going early on. Of course, forcing game 2 and 3 in the bi-district round, or the rumble at the Resaca, as everyone likes to call it. As that one goes for a strike. That's an 0-1 count. Andre Mercado coming in, not having the best of days from the plate. 0 for 2. He struck out in the top of the 1st and the top of the 3rd. Looking to get a good hit to move the runners up. 0-1 count, pitch on the way, big swing and miss. Now Cavazos will fire one now, and Orly Garza keeps it in front of him. But nevertheless, that's a stolen base for San Benito. As the 0-2 count now going in on Andre Mercado, no outs. Again, Andre Mercado 0 for 2 on strikeouts on the evening. 0-2 count, and now a hard bullet of a foul ball into the net. Now the 0-2 count goes the same. And Andre Mercado, 386 on the season, his batting average. Through 66 plate appearances. Has delivered 21 runs on the season. He bullets one down the right field. The count remains 0-2. As the 0-2 count sitting in. And Harlingen needing to be very careful. The last time we were in this ballpark, Harlingen allowed the 5 runs coming by Weslico. It was a big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 9 for Ricky Montelongo as Andre Mercado will go down. And you'll be 0 for 3 on straight strikeouts as we go now here. The 1 away in the top half of the 5th inning. Here comes Mando Hernandez, 1 for 2. And a single in the top of the 1st, a strikeout in the top of the 3rd inning. Digging in for at-bat number 3 on the night. Pitch on the way and a hard pop-up into the Texas night sky. Going under it now is Gonzalez. And he reels it in. With these, puts 2 away. So a fly out here as Mando Hernandez will now go 1 for 3 on the night as Mauricio Padilla now set to come in here in the top half of the 5th inning. Mauricio Padilla had a big play making in the top of the 4th. He had that huge triple on a 3-2 count. He grounded out in the top of the 1st inning. Pitch well upstairs. That's going to be a ball, 1-0 count again. So the lone hitter at first, Gallagher, that moved up to second on the steal a few moments ago. Then we saw Mercado strike out. Hernandez flies out to first base. It's Christian Gonzalez. It was a 1-0 count. Montelongo deals pitch number 90. And makes a swing and a miss for a strike. So 9 strikeouts, 90 pitches. 5 innings of work. Those are the numbers here for Ricky Montelongo so far. Defending 32-6A pitcher of the year. As a hard fly ball. And that one looks like it nearly missed the light, and we've already seen lights being hit. And then that's Mauricio Padilla. He's the one who hit the light post against Harlingen South last week. Looks like he's trying to mark his territory all over 32-6A. And there's a 1-2 count now sitting in. Now a quick meeting between Cepeda and Montelongo trying to will him through. Again, 91 pitches, 9 strikeouts, 5 innings of work. The numbers for Ricky Montelongo tonight. Has allowed 4 hits this evening. As a 1-2 count, pitch on the way, and another hard fly ball, and that one sails over the light post. Goes out onto the batting cages here down in left field. Of course, if you're familiar with the setup here at Keys Academy, the ball, you step on home plate, you're facing north-northeast. We're having that wind blowing in from the south-southeast. And the same case over for the softball side, you're facing northwest instead of northeast. It's a swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Strikeout numero 10 for Ricky Montelongo. And San Benito will leave a runner shining here as they pick up a hit, but no runs. Again, Montelongo picks up strikeout number 10 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the fifth inning, set to lead things off. Ricky Montelongo followed by Cavazos and Gonzalez. That's the order. We have the Nationals Little Leaguers here rallying behind for the Harlingen Cardinals, future Harlingen Cardinals. As that one missing for a ball, 1-0 count. So Montelongo, Cavazos, Gonzalez, 3-4-5 the order here in the bottom of the fifth. Of course, Harlingen holding on to that 3-1 lead after that explosive bottom of the third that saw the 3 runs off the 2 RBI double by Jeremy Cavazos and the sac fly by Jesse Gonzalez. Again, a 1-0 count sitting in. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs on the leadoff hitter. Ricky Montelongo's picked up strikeout number 10 on the night a few moments ago. 93 pitches, 5 innings of work, his total count as he sees one miss for a ball. That's a 2-0 count. And Friday night baseball here on Real Sports Live. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jason Benavidez manning the cameras. Mercado deals in a strike to make it a 2-1 count. Andre Mercado has picked up 4 strikeouts through 5 innings of work, 88 pitches. As the 2-1 count, Mercado delivers, and a hard chopper to the shortstop. Aguirre gets under it. The throw to first going to be well in time, puts one away. So we look at the instant replay here. Good stop, a textbook field by Gael Aguirre as we show you the replay here. Presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. As the ground out to start things off here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And a chopper picks it up. So they get out number 1 off the ground out here. So it was a ground out to end the bottom of the 4th and then one to begin the bottom of the 5th as Jeremy Cavazos, who got the scoring started for the Cardinals, digs in. Currently 1 for 2 with that huge 2 RBIs. He sees one sail too high for a ball. 1-0 count. And so a 1-0 count. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 89 pitches dealt. This will be Mercado's 90th and 1 fouled back. As that's a 2-0 count now sitting in on Jeremy Cavazos. And 1 ball, or it's going to even up the count at 1-1, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 5th inning on deck, Jesse Gonzalez, the third baseman, who also made a statement with the sac fly to bring in Cavazos from third as the 1-1 count. Pitch inside for a strike, and now that's a 1-2 count on Jeremy Cavazos again. Key catcher. He's part of that senior quartet for Harlingen, Montelongo, Cepeda, Cavazos, and Rodriguez as he sees one inside, but just a bit, not quite as a rule of the ball. It's a 2-2 count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the slight breeze blowing once again from the south-southeast. We're feeling a chilly Friday night. Never thought I'd say that in April. So 2-2 count, Mercado kicks and deals. Well inside and downstairs, that's a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here is a chance now for Jeremy Cavazos here to try to get on base or walk, as payoff pitch dealt and a hard hit fly ball down the left field. Going back on it now is Rodriguez, and he's going to chase it down and reels it in for out number 2. So a deep grab here. That one sailed high into the Texas night sky, and that's going to be a fly out. So it puts 2 away quickly here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now this brings in Jesse Gonzalez, and Gonzalez in the same boat as Jeremy Cavazos, 1 for 2 with the sac fly RBI in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And Gonzalez in the bottom half of the 2nd. Struck out. He was Mercado's 2nd strikeout, but again, made that 3rd run possible, bringing in Aleman as a chase, and Hernandez catches one in foul territory. So a 1-2-3 order, a ground out for Montelongo, a fly out for Cavazos, and Gonzalez gets caught here by Mondo Gonzalez in foul territory. He's already caught 2 pop-ups, and he's already picked 2 runners off. As after 5 innings of baseball complete, we go now to the top of the 6th. Due up now for San Benito, Flores, Garcia, and Rodriguez. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over...
Welcome back here to the top of the 6th inning. San Benito set to kick things off again. A 3-1 ball game in the order now. Tomas Flores, Rowan Garcia, Jorge Rodriguez, 5, 6, 7 the order. Give a special shout out here to the Washington Nationals Little League here, the American Little League in Harlingen. Logan Craig, Riley Mendoza, and Jax Valedas, who are sitting right beside me here. They walked up here and decided to be part of the show, so special shout out to you guys. Good luck when y'all start your season. Getting here, so Ricky Montelongo back out for inning number 6 of work. 93 pitches have been dealt so far. He's picked up 10 strikeouts on the nines. We'll step away for a few moments while he warms up. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. Top of the 6th after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Top of the 6th inning, a 1-0 count to start things off. Montomas Flores, the first baseman. 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Here in the top of the 2nd and the top of the 4th inning. In here, that's a 2-0 count to start things off. And 5, 6, 7 the order. Ricky Montelongo back for inning number 6 of work here in the top of the 6th. The 2-0 count, that one just inside for a strike, 2-1 count. So again, the diagnostics. Montelongo, 96 pitches dealt, 6 innings of work, 10 strikeouts. Has been in charge here for Harlingen. Has limited the damage done. He's only allowed 4 hits, including the RBI by Rowan Garcia. And so the 2-1 count, Montelongo deals in. A big swing and a miss, and that's a 2-2 count to start things off on the first baseman, Tomas Flores. And we were talking about Tomas Flores, who's led the first base slot. Of course, San Benito had great first baseman Brian Lopez, who graduated last year in 2021. As a 2-2 count, Montelongo fires. Inside there for strike 3 called. Strikeout number 11 for Ricky Montelongo as the senior, showing why he's a defending 32-6A pitcher of the year. Strikeout number 11 as Tomas Flores will go down on back-to-back strikeouts on the night. That puts one away here in the top half of the 6th inning. Again, now this brings in Rowan Garcia, 1 for 2 with that RBI single, brought in Mauricio Padilla. Pitch on the way. Now an inside for a strike. So again, already 11 strikeouts dealt by the senior righty, Ricky Montelongo.
Hey, you know what to do, Rowan. Let's go, babe.
0-1 count, Montelongo deals, and a hard pop-up down the center field, giving chase is Hunter Rodriguez. He's going to have to try to track it down and gets it done with ease. Puts 2 away as he was roving from right to left, trying to track that ball. That one had some curve on it. Nevertheless, that's out number 2 on the fly out. So a strikeout and a fly out to get 2 away quickly here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way, big swing and a miss to start things off on Jorge Rodriguez, the left fielder. Again, Rodriguez on the night, currently 0 for 2, 2 flyouts in the top of the 2nd and in the top of the 4th inning. It's a 0-1 count to start things off, and the pitch on the way, and a good stop by Cavazos. That one goes in the dirt. It's a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th inning. It was a strikeout to Flores and a fly ball by Rowan Garcia down to center field. Hunter Rodriguez making the grab. 1-1 count, pitch on the way, swing and miss, a 1 in the dirt. That one had Rodriguez buckling on the swing. That's a 1-2 count. Here's so 1-2 count currently sitting in. Montelongo looking to pick up strikeout number 12. The Baker's dozen deals in the 1-2. That one fouled back to the screen, so the count continues to go 1-2 as Jorge Rodriguez, the left fielder, continue the battle. Again, Rodriguez 0 for 2 on flyouts in the top of the 2nd and the top of the 4th inning. On deck, Ada Castellon, the designated hitter. Montelongo fires in, 1-2 pitch on the way. Well downstairs, now even up the count at 2-2 as 2 cubed here, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the top of the 6th inning. And a very fun night. We had our pregame festivity. The Washington Nationals got to run out with the Harlingen Cardinals on the field. A swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 12 for Ricky Montelongo. And a 1-2-3 order with the strikeout, the fly out, and another strikeout as Montelongo picks up K number 12 on the night here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Due up now for the Harlingen Cardinals. We have Jesse Gonzalez, Diego Adame, and AJ Silvestro. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live. So starting things off, Diego Adame. Again here, Adame picks up ball number 1 to start things off. Another Washington National Little Leaguer coming in, Kevin Pines. We thank you for joining us. Here's a hard hit shot up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here as Diego Adame gets on the board. He picks up a single. So Adame was having the worst of starts. He was 0 for 2, and he picks up a fly ball here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Brings up number 12, your left fielder, A.J. Silvestro.
Now A.J. Silvestro coming in, and he's had somewhat of a good night so far. He's singled off the air in the bottom of the 2nd. He had a huge base hit in the bottom of the 4th. Currently, if you want to be technical, he's 2 for 2 on the night. And Andre Mercado looking to pick up some more pitches here now as a throw back to first on a pickoff attempt gets past Tomas Flores. Again, A.J. Silvestro, 2 for 2 if you want to be technical off the, again, singling off the air in the bottom of the 2nd and in the bottom of the 4th inning. Count currently a pitch on the way. Taking a big lead off is Diego Adame, and Mercado closing in on 98 pitches, and one gets stopped. Hernandez looking to get the throw off the 2nd. The throw is going to be just a bit too late, and got to give credit where credit's due to Mondo Hernandez. Had a lot of effort on that throw and just a bit too late. So a stolen base here as Diego Adame moves on down now to second base. Here trying to get something going. Has the 1-0 count currently sitting in. Now Hernandez will call a quick timeout. That pitch missing for a ball. That's a 2-0 count now to start things off. So again, A.J. Silvestro looking to keep his rally going. Getting a big single in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, thank you for tuning into the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. The Battle of the Arroyo going on all over Harlingen. We have the girls in Battle of the Arroyo softball across the sidewalk as a long, wild pitch here. That's going to allow Adame to move up 90 feet. So another stolen base for Harlingen as now the 4th possible run 90 feet away at 3rd. And a 3-0 count sitting in on A.J. Silvestro on deck. Christian Gonzalez, the first baseman. So still ruling in a 3-0 count. And 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. It's inside for a strike, a 3-1 count. Runner gonna try to steal home, and now here's gonna be the tag, and he's picked off at home. So they get a swing and a miss, and they have a runner caught stealing home. That's Diego Adame will get a dead duck at home plate, and they pick him off. So out number 1 comes in, and they do pick up strike 2 on A.J. Silvestro. So now a full count situation on the Harlingen Cardinal left fielder.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. So again, the first out picked off after Diego Adame and still second base. He stole third base, and he couldn't steal home as he gets picked off. Good awareness right there by Andre Mercado, who now has 102 pitches at 1 fouled back to the screen. And the out count remaining 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Pitch on the way. That one gets a piece of Silvestro, and he'll take a trip on down the first base as another hitter pitch by San Benito. As that's the second Cardinal hitter to be hit. Way back was Hunter Rodriguez in the bottom of the 1st inning. As now with 1 away, a runner on first is Christian Gonzalez, the Harlingen Cardinal first baseman, now set to dig in. 1 for 2 on the night with the strikeout in the bottom of the 2nd and a single in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Now a quick meeting on the mound. We'll sit away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
It's all here, organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Kid Real Sports Live. So then we had the walk. This brings in Christian Gonzalez. And a foul ball sends it back, so it's an 0-1 count to start things off. And here that's an 0-1 count. Start things off again, a runner on first after AJ Silvestro was hit by a pitch a few moments ago. Again, we had a quick meeting on the mound, and Andre Mercado will stay on. And Andre Mercado stays on. He's dealt a maximum 105 pitches, and the majority of the teams in the Valley, the pitch counts for their starting pitchers is normally 105, 110. And now we're seeing that count being placed and being overstretched. Throw back to first on a pickoff attempt, not in time. So again, the 0-1 count sitting in on Christian Gonzalez. And there's the 0-1 count, and that's going to go in as an 0-2 count. Now one gets a piece of Gonzalez, so two back-to-back hit batters, excuse me. Just said hit hitters twice. Now Ramiro Partida now coming out once again, so two hitters are hit by a pitch. That puts runners on first and second, so Partida coming on out. I have a quick word with Mercado. This will be the last of Andre Mercado. He dealt 105 pitches, 106, 6 innings of work and 4 strikeouts. The new pitcher coming in for San Benito. We'll tell you about it when we return after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community.
Back here to Real Sports Live. So once again, Nate Garcia will now come in relief for Andre Mercado. Andre Mercado's final stat line, 6 innings of work, 4 strikeouts, 106 pitches. Nate Garcia continues here to warm up to get the starter back off here. So now he'll be facing off against Tyler Lamar. We have a pinch hitter coming in, actually. You'll wait to see who's coming in.
Now batting with 2 more. For 25, Daniel Lopez.
So Daniel Lopez here now coming in, the pinch hit. Pinch hitting here for Tyler Lamar. And runners on first and second, 1 away. Nate Garcia now on the mound for San Benito, comes in to relieve. Andre Mercado had 106 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 6 innings of work. Allowed 7 hits throughout 6 innings of work. So we'll get you a scoring update over from Los Fresnos and Weslaco. Getting that game is won. All eyes and ears are tuned into in 32-6As. That's a 1-1 count now on Daniel Lopez. One ball, 1 strike. That one in the top of the 6th, 5-3 game. Los Fresnos still on top by 2 runs, 5-3. That pitch is inside for a strike, a 1-2 count. So if you're just tuning in, Nate Garcia coming in to relieve. Andre Mercado finished off with 7 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts, 6 innings of work, 106 pitches. Has 1 well downstairs. That's going to be a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on first and second. For Harlingen as the end, Daniel Lopez coming in the pinch hit for Tyler Lamar. And on top of the order, Ethan Cepeda on deck. 2-2 count, pitch on the way, and a hard chopper over to the shortstop, Aguirre, to get the out at third. They get it. So the leadoff runner picked off. And Daniel Lopez will get on board here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That puts runners on first and second. So Aguirre making a great stop, getting off the leadoff runner at third on a fielder's choice. Look at the replay presented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. We'll actually go to the full screen cam. Again, a hard chopper by Daniel Lopez down to the third base side. Got past Padilla. Again, Gallagher makes the stop to get the leadoff runner on the fielder's choice at third. Ethan Cepeda now coming in. He had got on the last at bat in the fielder's choice in the bottom of the 4th. Walked in the bottom of the 3rd on balls, and he flew out in the bottom of the 1st inning. So he's had a spotty night so far, but he's set to come back in. Getting 2 away. Juan Aleman now pinch running over at second base. And Daniel Lopez over at first base. Aleman at second, pitch running for Christian Gonzalez. And Nate Garcia deals in the first pitch for Cepeda, and a hard chopper down the left field. That drops for a base hit. Aleman rounding third. Here comes the relay to throw to home. And he's in time. He comes in time. The RBI single by Ethan Cepeda pays off. And as the relay just a bit too late. And Harlingen picks up run number 4 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners remain on first and second, so the throw just a bit too late. The run comes in time. Replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans. A hard hit ball by Cepeda. Again, drop short. Rodriguez connects the relay off to Padilla, and they get the throw. It skipped off the dirt. Questionable call, and he's ruled safe. So nevertheless, it is going to be an RBI for Ethan Cepeda, and that's a 3-run game, 4-1 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Again, 5-3 ball game over at Lackey Stadium between Los Fresnos and Weslaco. Now a pinch runner coming in. Tyler Lamar now coming in the pinch runs for Daniel Lopez.
Now running for number 25, Daniel Lopez is number 3, Tyler Lamar.
So Cepeda at first, Tyler Lamar now at second, pinch running for Daniel Lopez as we go now to Hunter Rodriguez, 1 for 3. Got hit by a pitch in the bottom of the 1st. Singled in the bottom of the 3rd is a high pop-up. That one's going to land in foul territory right behind us. And that's at 0-1 count. And trying to get the ball back. Now hard hit fly ground ball stopped over by Padilla. And he gets the tag over on a fielder's choice. And Harlingen brings in the run and off the RBI single by Ethan Cepeda. We go now to the top of the 7th, do or die for San Benito. As the order here, Atticus De Leon, Angelo Villarreal, and Gallagher the order. You're watching Real Sports Live. Top of the 7th after this.
You have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans, our former...
Back here at Real Sports Live, top in the 7th inning. Shout out here to Ray Mendoza, again, the Washington Nationals Little Leaguers and attendance having a good time. Again, they got to come out during the pregame festivities, and they've been huddled all around us here, asking all sorts of questions. Again, always fun to see stuff like this at the ballpark, get them involved at a young age. Future Harlingen Cardinals. Again, Montelongo looking to pitch the complete game. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD.
Back here at Real Sports Live in the top of the 6th over. We had an 8-1 game. Now San Benito up 12-8 over in the top of the 6th. No outs. Again, when you have a tough team like San Benito, it's hard to bring them down. But Kevin Nahr on the call is a hard hit foul ball down the right field line. Breezes off foul. 0-1 count. De Leon Villarreal guided the order. 8-9-1 here for San Benito. In the top of the 7th, Harlingen looking to pick up and snap a 3-game losing streak and looking to split it with San Benito's an 0-2 count. Montelongo pitch on the way. Just a bit too low for the liking. That's a 1-2 count. Sinton picks up a win over Beeville Jones in the Coastal Bend. Of course, we'll be there tomorrow for a triple header at Cabinets Field. We'll have Miller, Rockport, Fullerton, followed by Carroll and Ray, and then Veterans and Gregory Portland. Some state-ranked teams for your Saturday afternoon baseball. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Strikeout number 13. Picked up here by Atticus De Leon, and that puts one away here in the top half of the 7th inning. Morning here looking to pick up 7 innings of work. He's picked up a total 13 strikeouts, and that's going to be his night. So Ricky Montelongo goes to the dugout on a standing ovation. And they're going to probably send him off the right field. So Montelongo's day is done. He pitched a beauty, 110 pitches, 7 innings of work, 13 strikeouts. And he allowed 4 hits.
Coming into relief, number 9, Ethan Cepeda.
Now Ethan Cepeda will move in from shortstop. He'll get the warm-up on the mound. Again, top of the 7th, 1 away. Due up for San Benito Villarreal, and again in that order, 9-1 left. You're watching Real Sports Live as Cepeda warms up once again.
Potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support.
Back here at Real Sports Live, once again, Ricky Montelongo just pulled for hitting his 110 pitch limit, pitching a beauty, 110 pitches, 7 innings of work, 13 strikeouts, and allowing 4 hits. Again, now the defensive order, Diego Adame moves from right field to shortstop. Cepeda moves from shortstop. He'll try to close out this game, and Ricky Montelongo will finish off his game in his other position at right field. 1 away here as we go back to the top of the 7th. Again, had a score update. Of course, it was an 8-1 lead. Now it's a 12-8 lead as San Benito has pulled off probably one of the most improbable comebacks in softball history, but it is softball and anything can happen. Same case goes with baseball. Cepeda comes in. That was a ball to start things off. Now we're getting, it's a 14-8 score over there. Are you ready? Let's go. And for a strike. Pitch is missing for a ball. That's a 2-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss, evens up the count on 2-2. So again, a pinch hitter coming in for San Benito. That's Jose Cantu. On a 2-2 count, Cepeda fires that one just downstairs. Now a 3-2 count on Jose Cantu. Is on deck, Galaguita. So now it's a 14-8 ball game. Again, this game just shortly, almost about to wrap up. That's going to be a walk. And Jose Cantu will keep this game going as he walks. Now a runner on first as Cepeda walks the first hitter he faces. And Harlingen needs to be very careful here. This is a 4-1 thing, and we've seen Harlingen before. They've pulled off the comebacks, and I mean, San Benito pulled off the comeback already in softball. They're looking to do the same here. Possible inspiration from their brothers on the diamond. Just brings in Galaguita in the top of the 7th. Strikeout in the top of the 1st. Is that pitch inside for a strike, 0-1 count. And he struck out in the top of the 1st. In the top of the 3rd was a walk, and then he got that single in the top of the 5th inning. Coming in for his 4th at-bat of the night. This game has just cleared over 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's go, Angelo! Temperature has gone down 7 degrees from first pitch, which was 80 degrees. Now it's 74. It's a hard chopper now to Orly Garza. And get the out at second. Well, at first, excuse me, to get the second out at first. And get out number 2 on the fielder's choice as the runner moves up to second base. But Gallaudet will ground out, and he'll finish off his night 1 for 3. As Nate Garcia now coming in. Again, he came in to relieve in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Cepeda set the fire pitch on the way. Runner going. Cavazos won't get the throw in time. Now it's going to be a stolen base. So now a chance to cut the lead down to 2 with the good RBI. As now a run 90 feet away. A potential run 90 feet away over at third base. And that's an 0-1 count on Garcia. Cepeda looking to wrap this one early and give Harlingen a win and snap that 3-game losing streak. as he finds the top shelf with the curveball. I like to call that the top shelf cheese. 0-2 count. Harlingen here looking to improve to 8-16. 4-4 in district, looking to snap that 3-game skid. 0-2 count, pitch on the way, Cepeda fires. This one fouled back to the screen. Now the count remains 0-2. As the 0-2 counts, Cepeda looking to close this one out and make it a 4-4 record for Harlingen. One pitch away from snapping that skid. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and the Cardinals win. And the Harlingen Cardinals win this one. They'll improve off to 4-4 as we take you to the Real Sports Live post-game show presented by the San Benito EDC. South Padre Island, plan your trip at SoPadre.com. And Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. 2 hours, 22 minutes, the final game time as Harlingen wins this one 4-1. The Cardinals will improve to 8-16, 4-4 in district. Greyhounds fall to 13-7, 5-3 in district. So they'll split the season series, and the Cardinals get a much-needed win. But Harlingen South gets the win as well tonight. Rivera getting the win. Now we're seeing that 4, 5, 6 in the order. Or is Harlingen South at number 4 seed, Harlingen High, the 5 seed, Hannah the 6, or Rivera the 6 seed, excuse me. Again, 2 hours, 22 minutes, your final game time as Harlingen gets the big win to snap that 3-game skid. Our Real Sports Live player of the game. We'll give it to Jeremy Cavazos, the 2 RBI double to get the party started and break open the scoring. He propelled it, and the Cardinals just went up and running, never looked back. So Harlingen will be going on once again, the 4-4 in district, 8-16. San Benito falls to 13-7, 6-2 in district. Again, those Fresno obviously did get getting the win against Wesco currently. Harlingen South got the win over Don North. So what's next for both teams? Harlingen High will have to have a tough battle. They'll be taking on those Fresnos at home, and then they'll travel back to Los Fresnos on Friday night. And San Benito will travel to Donna North on Tuesday night. So once again, Harlingen gets the much-needed win. They'll go to 4-4 in district. San Benito falls to 5-3 in district. Our Real Sports Live player of the game, Jeremy Cavazos, goes 1 for 3 from the plate with a huge 2 RBI double. But credit where credit is due as we go to the pitch logs here. Ricky Montelongo, 110 pitches in 7 innings, 13 strikeouts, allowing 4 hits. Andre Mercado, 106 pitches, 6 innings of work, 4 strikeouts, allowed 7 hits. That's going to do for us here from Keys Academy. You're still out enjoying your softball fix? Go ahead and tune on next door. Is softball going on. A 14-8 lead for San Benito over Harlingen in the top of the sticks last we checked. Signing out for now for Mr. Joe Bowling, for Jason Benavidez, and everyone on Real Sports Live, I'm Bruno Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Harlingen, Texas. Cardinals win a slugfest 4-1 here to improve the 4-4 and snap that 3-game skid. Again, as always, stay safe, good night, and God bless. We'll see you next time for another broadcast on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. And as always, stay safe, good night, God bless.